What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms, and today we're going to try to push some Gear Raid 2. That's kind of like the big theme, because we do have the event going on right now to do it, so there's a good time to push it. It's probably now. But before we do that, we're going to run a little bit more campaign. I've kind of stalled out on my storyline because I haven't been doing the campaign. I've jumped into Void Rift, been trying to push that. So we're going to go ahead and finish Chapter 3 up today, grab this out, start progressing our storyline again, move our way down the reward list. But after that, big goal, Gear Raid 2. We're going to jump in here. I'm not sure how far we'll get. My goal is to make it to stage 12. That might be ambitious. We will see. But being that we did pull out another HP-based healer, who is actually a highly recommended hero here, and we have both of these tanks now, I feel like this is actually something we can pull off, and it will be nice to have this because the further up you get in the red here, the more chances you have to drop mythic gear. And right now, my mythic gear drop rate is not good. So we need to get that higher, and that's our big plan. So before we jump out and start campaign smacking, we got some heroes to upgrade, because we do. So we're going to take up our tanks and our healers today, just to make sure we're ready for Gear Raid 2. We're going to promote Livian to 5-star. Got absolutely buttloads of these things out of the summoning rewards. That was nice. So we are absolutely ready to get these guys rolling. Some more HPs, some more defenses. Always nice. I don't think she unlocks like a special talent or anything at 5. I might be wrong on that. I don't think she did. Boop, but there we go. Nice little increase in base stats. Go ahead and jump down here, and I guess we'll just start with you. Promote you up to 4, and then we'll probably just star you up to 5 at the end. I think I've got enough stuff to do this for everybody. If I don't, I'll be a little upset. But we should be good. So this will get her attack range. She has kind of an interesting attack range for a healer because she heals behind her as well. It can be annoying in some situations where you really want, like, used to like Vortex's massive healing radius. That can be kind of frustrating, but she does heal 3 targets at a time, so clever spacing with her. She can do a lot for your team. Let's go ahead and get her up to 3 and then to 4. I've already got these guys kind of geared up a little bit. They're not like super great gear, but they're kind of the best of what I had laying around, and as we get better gear, we will change that out. But yeah, she's alright. She's kind of set up Whirlwind, heal a little bit faster, obviously a good thing, healing effect, and then HP, she's the HP-based healer, and that makes her tankier, which is really nice for Gear Raid 2. So let's go ahead, start her up to 5. I've got whoop, boop, bop, whoop, whoop, boop, bop. There we go. Get her up there. Oh no, for fusion, I don't care. I'm not too worried about it. We'll get plenty more of the green heroes, so using those doesn't really bug me. Go ahead and take her up to level 50. That'll give her quite a bit more stats, and then we're going to promote her to 5, like so. There we go. Looking pretty beefy already. Things I like to see. How you doing now? Holy freaking crap, yeah. Almost 20,000 health on a healer. That's definitely nice. We'll should keep her from getting one-shot by the boss's attacks in Gear Raid 2, because that's like the biggest issue. And the little enemies they spawn in can throw stuff to platform tiles. So having some tanky healers, not a bad deal. Olague, you will probably be one of the big stars of the show because you're a big beefy boy. And even just like, look at this. He's already got a crazy amount of HP, and bro is just not even upgraded really yet. So we're going to go ahead, take this guy up to 4, do the same thing, and then jump into campaign, knock out some campaign skis, and then Gear Raid it up. If I have time, I might throw some faction trial in at the end just to see if I can make a little bit more progress there. But it's not like a huge do or die thing. Here we go, 4. I think we're gonna have just enough. So my math brain was successful, I believe. We've got plenty of these little 4 stars laying around. Looks like all of you are going to be used as food. Take you up to 5. I did debate going ahead and 6-starring Olague just because he's a really good tank. He's probably like the best epic tank we're gonna ever get. So I mean, it's not gonna be like wasted material, but I'm not sure if he's what I want to upgrade first, because I definitely have plans for old Deimos here going to 6 skis for sure ski, and maybe even Maul here is a 6-star, but also Greed. Greed's really nice, could help us push Gear Raid 1 a little higher, but that is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Olague. So let's go ahead and pump him up with the last bit of our stuff. Get this guy to 5-star, promoted 5 times. It's about to get real. So let's take a look at your stats now that you've been buffed. 43,000 hutch paws. That is not bad. 4,000 defenses. I think bro is absolutely ready to tank some serious tankiness for us, and that's what he's here for. So There we go. Let's jump in, blitz through the campaign. I don't think it's going to be a challenge, which is a nice change of pace from the difficulty that the Void Rift was giving me. It was giving me all of the business. Actually, I don't think we're going to even need tanks for this part of the game. We're just going to need to snipe dudes out and probably be good with it. We'll drop this bro here, and we will bring eeny, meeny, miny, we'll bring Olague. We upgraded him. If we didn't bring him, I would feel sad. You know, so we're going to bring him because it just wouldn't be right to leave him at home. So, I believe... I mean, I could probably just... Is that stupid? Could be. Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and chop that dude down absolutely like that. And then, I don't know, I could just... How fast can I nuke these things is the real question. Are you gonna... Ooh, you got a little more hutch-paw than I thought you did. But we could be alright here. Alright, Navras, you're not smoking them down as fast as I thought you would, but you're okay. I guess we can throw you, like, right here. And then we'll just throw her up top. Hopefully they don't sneak a freaking bug in on me right now. I would weep probably a little, won't even lie to you. There would be weepage, okay? Weepage would take place. I'm gonna put her right here to snipe these dudes as they come out of the thing. And if we have to, we'll throw a healer down here to keep everybody topped off. Throw this in 2x, shouldn't be too bad. These stages do go pretty quick because they're still early on in the campaign, so not tons and tons of enemies. But he's absolutely spanking those healers' booties down there, and that's great. In this stage, like if you do struggle with this, if it's like at your power level, you just really don't want to let the healers get up here to where all these big dragon dudes are coming to, because it will just overwhelm your dudes because it'll be hard to kill them. Obviously, we're much higher in power level than is recommended right now, so we're kind of just blitzing them down. But yeah, just mainly either separating the healers from the Komodos with a tank and damage on this side, or doing like this and just killing the healers down here before they get a chance to move is probably going to be your best bet if you struggle on this, and just making sure you're not letting these bugs sneak by you. And another thing there, I mean, as long as you have, like most marksmen will prioritize air units, if your marksman does not prioritize air units, just make for sure that they don't actually target any of the big lizard dudes that come on this tile, because if they start shooting that and a dude sneaks past them, you're going to cry, you're going to be mad, and I understand. But there we go, not too bad. Pretty easy first fight, didn't expect it to be that difficult. Gonna kind of blitz through these fairly quickly. Grab some more diamonds, our diamond stash got pretty low. We have probably... I mean, I want to say we're probably sitting around 5,000 diamonds in 3-star heroes that I haven't sold off from our last summoning pool, which is kind of nice because the summoning coming up this weekend is actually looking pretty good for the Epic account. Also, I guess probably for the main account if I really wanted to pull on it, but I don't know. I'm torn on that one. That one could be interesting. But it looks like they have Maul is the Epic for like the 15 times bonus drop rate. If I can get some more Mauls, I will be a happy bro. How do I want to run this? I think on both of these, they have these dudes getting like green broed turning big. So I'm just going to let Wrath take care of both of these. I don't think he'll die. But these guys should come together and... Ooh, we have a bug early? I don't like early bugs. Do I shoot the bugs out as fast as I can, or do I hold back here and shoot out the bugs? We'll shoot out the bugs from back here. Oh, is this one of the blowy up bugs? That could be one of the bugs that like drop on you. I can't remember. It looks like he could be. So, unfortunately, you can't stop these guys from really merging. It's just going to be something that they do. I am going to throw... How do I want to run it? I'm just going to put you here as a safeguard. I'll probably put Navras up top or down here to deal with the rest of these people. Pop this in 2x. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue. Obviously, a lot more health on these guys right now. And they do hit fairly hard. As for my healer placement, if I put Navras here, I can put my healer on this pedestal, and he should be able to reach Wrath just in case Wrath needs it. Looking like Wrath is doing absolutely fine up top, though. I'm not feeling any distress signals coming from his radius. So we should be good. This side, they do force you to fight the merged up ones, and obviously the merged up ones have much, much more health. But yeah, he's just one-tapping these dudes over here, about 40k a pop. Not bad, Wrath. Do what you gotta do. I guess I could Eedril snipe those guys out a little early, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'll do it next time, maybe. Ooh, we got lizard bros coming in. Uh-oh. Are they gonna sneak past him? Oh, dingles. We might be okay. We are okay. Okay, you got that dude just in time. That kind of surprised me there. I didn't expect him to throw 3 at me like that, and that's where you can get in trouble using fighters for too much tanking. It's easy, even with really high damage like that, to get overwhelmed and have somebody sneak past. Where's your... So you do have 2 tiles here. You don't necessarily have to put just 1 fighter there. And obviously, if I had, like, extra damage covering those areas, we would be okay. These are the last 2 dudes. Go ahead and just pop those down. But yeah, we almost got in trouble there, but it worked out. It worked out in the end. Not going to worry about it. It just got a little sketchy. But there we go. Stage 2, I guess stage 10? 11? I don't know. Second stage of the day. Done. Moving on to the third one. Can't remember who the boss is on this. This might be the flower one, where it has like the big flower that like shoots at you. I don't know. 1 crystal defend here shouldn't be a problem. I like these 1 crystal defenses. They're nice. So we will let Wrath... Ooh. Let's take a moment. Are we have enough to put 2 heroes down? We are. So let's let Wrath cover this area here, and we'll put Estrid right here to kind of cover these areas that way. That'll be 4 block for the team. As long as both of them don't get swarmed at the same time, we should be okay. Just need to make sure bugs don't sneak in. So we'll probably just throw you here to be on bug duty. And then, ooh, we actually did some damage there. We'll throw a healer and Navras to help cover this. Healer, like, probably... I don't want him up there. Or do I? That'll work. We'll put him right here. We'll put Navras on like this tile right here to cover all of this area. That way, if someone does try to like sneak through... Ooh, he almost blew up on me. Didn't quite make it though. Get him right here so someone does sneak past Wrath. He still has a chance to shoot him, take him down. Should be okay. Luckily, we're taking those guys out before they dive bomb. I'm not sure how much damage they deal, but usually once you like step up from normal to hard and then to the... I want to say it's extreme difficulties. All those like effects that happen just get ramped up a little bit. So for now, we're looking pretty good. I could always throw another tank down in any of these areas just to like make sure I don't get overrun. And I might just do it for funsies because I believe he can reach past it anyway. But it looks like so far on the top, it's just these little green bros. And they have like almost no health before they fuse up. So I'm not worried about them getting sneaky, but you never know. They might throw like 3 Komodos all in one spot right now. But even if they do, I think we're good. No, there's only 1 enemy left and it's going to be a bug. We're fine. So pretty easy stage, probably easier than the last one, honestly. Yeah. And then we got the big daddy boss fight, or the big mommy boss fight. I'm not sure if the plant's a boy or a girl, it doesn't say. We're going to take that down. Shouldn't be a problem. If it's the plant, it should be the plant. I feel like it's a plant. It's the plant. I know things. Ooh, look at that. A legend. Why do I think that was a divine summoning crystal? I don't know. It's a legendary summoning crystal. 100,000 power. Shouldn't be a problem. Go ahead and take this guy. Actually, this one could be interesting because we only have 1 marksman. Having only 2 fighters should cover the ground. We should be fine. I don't probably need a tank. I'll keep the tank. Definitely need a healer. Hopefully these 2 together can take care of all the bugs. We'll see. We'll probably start out with her, like in a... I think she can still hit the boss from here, so we're gonna pop her right there, and then we'll pop this guy back here. I could even pop him here, honestly, pointed that way. That might be smarter, and then I can put Navras deep back, just in case. Oh, I might have overextended myself a little bit. Just kidding, we're fine. I was never worried. We're good. I was a little tight on the deploy. Oh my gosh, we already killed the boss. Never mind. Here I am thinking things and not needing to. Go ahead and just pop those dudes down. Pop you up here, and then we'll pop Navras down the back. The only reason I want Navras down far back is because he's a mage. He's not guaranteed to target airborne units, and there are times, especially with only 1 marksman, where if there's too many enemies on the screen at a time and she gets kind of stuck attacking somebody, a bug can get past her attack range. If you don't have her ult, they'll sneak right by. So having him as far back as possible, so I can, if I have to pop his ult, he will reach all the way back to the crystal, was just kind of like a safety measure. We obviously didn't need it, but you know, just food for thought in case you're here and you're like, what the heck? These bugs are a problem. Well, now they're not. So I guess we just gotta wait for the little dudes to come through because the boss already kind of got decimated. I think I actually fought this stage on my main, like as like a daily fight that like the heroes coming like, hey, clear the stage for us. But it was like at like, I don't know, like 600,000 power or something. It was actually pretty tough. One of those bugs did sneak past me, and that's why I was thinking about it. Because I was like, man, I had a bug sneak past my main on this stage. So I was ready for it, but it was obviously much, much easier with a fraction of the power. But there we go, a legendary extract. I'll definitely take that. A legendary summoning crystal. Got 5 of those bad boys now. That's not bad. Boom. And now it's time for the meat and potatoes of the day. Ooh, wait. Give me those too. 3 more summoning, back to 41 summon crystals already. Not bad. I don't think we spent all of our summons. We might have. We did gain quite a few back in rewards, and then obviously, this event's been pretty nice. Being able to like farm this for like diamonds every day, not bad. Plus the shop had 5 summoning crystals in there. Pretty happy with that. Little side note, but go ahead and grab this out, see what it wants us to do. Give me that. Give me this. I think I already have 2 of these. I guess not bad. Clear gold raid. I haven't had to worry about gold raid too much yet, but as we start getting more mythic gear, that's obviously going to become a problem because you blow through gold very fast. Ooh, look at that. Give me this. Give me that. More loot. I'll take it. But now we're going to jump over to the raid of Gear 2, and we're going to take down Old Golem Bro. I mean, when do you get the next sets? Is it 13? No, 14. So getting all the way to stage 14 would be really great, but obviously incredibly optimistic. Probably delusionally optimistic, I would say, but unlocking all of the gear sets would be nice. Yes, it's nice to be able to farm specific gear sets, but the drop rate's pretty low, so obviously the higher you get, the better. And then at stage 18, ain't got to worry about getting legendaries anymore. Are we anywhere close to that? Not even. But we are going to do stage 9. Shouldn't be a problem at all. I would assume this will be quite simple. We're going to drop some people here. I think we're actually going to discard Ain for this. Don't think we're going to need him. We'll probably be able to get by with just, definitely drop you as well. And we're probably going to drop Hollow. I know it sounds crazy, but being an attack-based healer, she's a little bit squishier. And in this stage, the boss, as he gets stronger, will probably kill her before she's able to like heal herself out of it. So I'm going to drop her and bring Medan. So I have 2 HP based healers, much tankier than normal. I'm going to bring Olague in, and I'm probably going to bring Estrid in for extra damage because of the defense bonus. We have 313,000 power. That's not bad. And who we will not deploy in this, if I had to make a guess, it's probably going to be either Mari and Idril, or like, I don't know, maybe Greed because he's still only 5-star. Navra's definitely going down, but I think we'll be okay here. It's going to ramp up in difficulty, obviously, relatively quickly, but we've got 2 good tanks, Livian and Olague. I believe they come in from this side first, so we're going to pop Big Boy in like so. Where I want to put my healers at on this, that's going to be a thought to put in my brain. If I put... If I put Vortex over here, he will cover like quite a bit, but he won't be getting healed by Medan. I don't know, whatever, we'll figure it. We'll just place him and see what happens. For right now, I'm not too worried about stage 9 being an issue, and I think the map's going to change over on us anyways. So if I pop him like here or here, how do I want to do it? I probably want damage dealers. We'll just pop you here for now. So already doing like 14,000 damage, but that overshield that Olague pops is just instantly gone, and then he can heal up the HP behind that shield, which is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, he doesn't deal much damage, but he's not supposed to deal much damage. And we can use things like Navras here. Probably put him on this side. I could, of course, also put down someone like Wrath to do choppies on these people, and he will take them down as well. Not sure how high their defense gets, so I don't know if Wrath will end up becoming less effective. But starting to do a little bit more damage to platform units, but not a whole lot. That's going to ramp up, obviously, incredibly quickly. And in this first stage right here, sometimes you can lose out just right then. Not sure where I want her. This will cover all of my ground tiles and my second healer, which I feel like is probably the strongest way to do it. But I don't want to leave this side too naked. So I feel like we're going to run... Let's say start dropping... I don't know if they're going to start dropping runny boys on this side. Are they? No, we still got just the attack bros on that side. So I can play it probably a little bit like this. Be a little bit more risky with how I place my dudes. And probably pop him down right here. This way he will cover all the tiles even over in front of there. I can throw Livian down here if I need to. And then I will throw Medan and this tile here to heal all my ground units. This guy's probably going to hit pretty hard. And if he's not hitting hard yet, he will eventually. Already doing about 4,000 damage a swing. Not bad. But we've got our healers in. Should be good. I don't think I'm going to have any issues with, like, dying at this point now. And I can always throw Livian behind her if I have to. I clearly don't feel like I need to right now. But this side of the board is going to be pretty much useless for us. We don't have any healers covering it. A third healer, not a terrible idea. But I feel like these will be plenty to handle this stage. And once it changes over, I mean, however we set our dudes up now won't really matter anyway. But yeah. During these big smashes like this, that's usually you're going to pop your ults on your healers just to make sure like no one dies. Like after that first big bash hits, you pop the ult. We're going to pop his ult, start taking down the boss. He's got a little bit more HP than normal, but not a problem. Smoke through him. Once he gets down here in front of your tanks, these guys will take care of him. Got a double drop. Still getting purple gear. Disgusting. I forgot that even existed. I didn't. But we're going to get rid of that for sure, Z's. I don't care how good it is. Because it's purple. You are also poop, so we will throw you away as well. And we're going to move on up. So 30 more diamonds, that's nice. You do get a lot of diamonds in the early game just by completing stages for the first time. There's quite a bit of diamonds that roll in that way. So this will unlock mythic gear for us. 248,000 power. I feel like stage 12, it's feeling realistic at this point. He says that 2 stages before he gets there and then gets absolutely decimated and then cries a little bit. Hopefully that's not how it goes down. So the stage is going to change. Here we go. This is what we're going to deal with for a good while. I believe this is where we start bringing in double. Yes, we do get double runny into the ground bros. There's 2 different ways to run this. How am I going to do it? I can let Olague and Wrath handle one side. Placing Wrath right here in the middle means he will not get hit by any of these dudes as they run in, which will be very nice. I'm probably going to start... We got double runny in bros right now. So that could be pretty interesting. We are going to throw a healer back here to heal forward. We probably should throw Medan in the same area, because that just makes sense to have your healers covering all your tanks. Here comes another big bro to come in and smack down. Going to hit pretty hard. We got a healer. These guys hurt themselves quite a bit. And we're going to go ahead and throw Wrath in like this. And he'll just go ahead and clear those up so they're not stacking up on our tank. And if they stack up too much on your tank, obviously then you're in trouble. These guys throw rocks at your platform tiles. And these are the guys I'm talking about later on. They start throwing some serious damage down the field. And it can kill your healers if you're not careful, especially when the boss is doing his ult attack. So, something to worry about a little bit. We are going to throw Livian down here, like so. Get her in a viscerally type area. I'm not going to worry about stacking anybody up like on these spots here. You can. It's probably not a terrible idea. I'm just not going to do it because it means you have to spread your healers out a little bit further than I would like. I could obviously put Vortex like on this tile, and he can heal this tile as well as all of this. I just didn't do it, okay? I just didn't. I'm going to place her. I'm going to assume we're not going to need damage on Olague's side, so even though I do cover 2 tiles there, you know what? That's just stupid not to utilize the 2 tiles. Don't be dumb, you know? Because this only lets me use 1 tile, and this is dose. 2 is better than 1. Don't be stupid. So I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to be intelligent. And I am going to put Navras right here. This way he will cover in front of Livian as well from this side. I was thinking from this side. Hopefully they don't take him out. They might. I think they target the last deployed unit. They do. But we're doing okay. A lot of damage coming in, as you can see. And this is why tanks are so important. If you try to block these guys with fighters, they will absolutely steamroll them and you are going to die. So, I mean, you might think it's a good idea. I assure you it is not. I'm going to throw Greed in here. Just pointing, I could point him this way and be a turd, but that's just stupid and kind of wasting his attack range. So we're going to put him there, kind of help out on Olag's side, even though he probably doesn't need it. Goodness. Those bros be hitting hard. Remember that time I was saying I was feeling really confident about taking down stage 12? Interesting. We'll probably be okay. I still feel like we can do it. These will be the last 2 ground units to come in, and then we'll fight the boss. You'll smash things in anger, roar, get mad, stand up, and then I will pop you down for no reason, because he's probably going to die anyway without the need of that. But you think he walks down this side every time, so we should be good. Go ahead and pop Navras, start blowing this dude up. Oh, he does get slowed by Greed as well. That's kind of nice. Not bad, pretty easy. We did start taking a little bit more damage on our platform tiles here, especially those little ranged bros that throw things at you. Kind of an annoyance. And we may have to try blocking one side with a fighter. I don't think we'll necessarily need to. That's absolute doo-doo, so we will sell you, and then we will jump back into doing it all over again in stage 11. So quite a power jump here, about 50,000 power, and then about 30,000 power, and then about 40,000 power. Let's do stage 11. I'm still gonna go ahead and say we got 12. Even if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say it. So, The way things have been going, I haven't even deployed like all of my units. I'm not sure how useful Idril actually even is on this stage. So I could drop like Mari and bring Hollow. I'm just afraid she's gonna die anyway. But I may end up needing her. We can, if we fail, we can always change things up. Until we fail, I'm just gonna keep rolling with how I've been rolling it. But yeah, we can put Vortex here, like I was saying, and it still will cover everybody on this side that's on the ground. The downside is it won't cover these platform tiles here, which kind of sucks. But it does allow you to put like a fighter up in one of these. We're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. I might have been an absolute doofus in how I just did that. I might have already... We're fine. Woo! What an idiot I am. I almost lost before I even started. Go ahead and do this. Get rid of these dudes. He's gonna start throwing some more of these things. Still not doing a crazy amount of damage, but like I said, it's more an annoyance like when the boss is doing his ground and pound, because that extra damage coming in is just like not fun to deal with. I'm gonna run her the same way. Probably gonna put her out first this time, just to make sure his Earth Shake doesn't like smoke us. And it's still looking pretty dealable with. I'm not too terribly petrified by the damage coming in. I think we're okay. Pop Navras down just like, actually, if they attack the last deployed unit, we might deploy Navras last, because Greed has less health than Navras does right now. And I don't want Greed to get like one-tapped. As you can see, they are doing a little bit of damage. These guys still hitting pretty hard, but both our healers able to keep up. I do need, because they're going to start stacking up on Livian over here. I've got enough to place both people, I believe. I do. And there we go. So now they should be targeting Navras. We can always throw this in 1x. If you're worried about your dudes dying, definitely play scary stages, especially when you're pushing high stages in 1x speed. This way you don't get overwhelmed by what's happening, and you can make sure that you're going to survive things. Like in this case, if I was seeing their health drip really low, really early, I could have popped either of these healer ults, topped them back off, and been okay. For now, I haven't had to use my ults, so I haven't worried about it too much. But that's just a little tip. Don't try to play hard stages in 2x speed. You're going to end up making a mistake, and when you do, you're going to have to do the whole stage again anyways. Therefore, you haven't really saved any time by running in 2x. You've just wasted it. So definitely 1x speed when you're struggling. It's going to make things easier for you. Here comes the boss. The final push. Going to come down this left side again. I could go ahead. I guess I don't really need to do this, because he's kind of big. I think his hitbox actually is many tiles. That'll give him some vulnerability and slow. And we'll go ahead and pop his ult, start bringing him down. Oh, whoa. Bro started smacking the ground. I haven't seen him do that. Usually he's dead before he gets a chance to smack. But not too bad. I'm still feeling pretty confident in 12. 13 is looking more dreamish, but, you know, hey, you gotta have dreams. So we're starting to get the AoE damage set here. This is nice. If I can get a good set of this rolled for like Navras or Greed, just an extra 18% damage is never a bad thing. This one rolled like dookie butts, so we're going to sell that. I'm not worried about it. But Yeah, here we go. Another quite large power jump. By quite large, about 30,000, but it is going to be over our team's power limit, so this is where things start getting a little more sketchy as the defense of the enemies rise. We can end up in more and more trouble. For now, this is definitely going to be hard, but I feel like we can pull it off. If we can't pull it off, well, then we can't, but I'm still going to try. So we're going to do this the same way as last time. Just kidding, we're not. We're going to deploy Olague first because we're not Stoopy this time, and then we'll put Vortex down second. This way we're guaranteed not to accidentally let this guy run right through the crystal. So these guys still taking pretty reasonable damage. I guess, you know what, just for funsies' sake, I'm going to put Wrath down, and I'm going to show you what trying to block even with like one of your best fighters looks like. I don't know if he'll die instantly. He might not. He might survive it because he has like 40,000 health. But healing that damage that they bring out, look at that. You see the difference? This is why you have to use tanks on Gear Raid 2. So even Wrath, my best built fighter right now, just got absolutely ran through by those guys. They have to be blocked with tanks. There may be cheese strats with like freezes, like if you use like AI or I, whatever her name is, little freezy crystal chick. You can maybe get away with stuff like that because they'll freeze them in place and you can just chop them up while they're, you know, frozen. But for surezies, this stage is meant to be run by your tanks and your healers, and then a couple of extra damage units placed around to deal with these guys. So we're going to do the same thing as last time with Wrath, get him here in the middle to kind of balk these dudes off before they stack up. They're still doing about 25,000 a crit, so even though... So they're doing about 2,600 damage a throw, that's not bad. So their defense hasn't scaled too much past my attack, but again, Wrath does have a crazy amount of attack, so I'm going to pop her down. Kind of like last time, just to make sure I've got the heals ready. Pop it in 1x, just to make sure this damage isn't going to smoke us out too early, because sometimes it can. For now, we're looking okay, and this is where I really love Vortex, because even like right now, when you're taking chip damage like this, that extra shield that you're getting, that's just extra HP they have to go through, and that's really nice. He's probably one of the better healers, I would say, for this, in my personal opinion. We're going to go ahead and throw Livian down, kind of like last time. And I think I might just do it the same way, where I put Greed down, and then I put Navras down. How many points do we need? 42? 43 points? So we have 43 cost, we'll deploy Greed, and then we'll pop down Navras. I just don't want to have, what you call it, Greed get, like, 2-tapped by these dudes, and then I feel really stupid. Because he's not geared up yet. When we go to like retake Gear Raid 1, which we will do eventually, when we go to redo that, I'm going to definitely take Greed to 6-star because having extra AoE magic damage is just going to be really nice. So I'm going to keep my little mouse over here on my healers just in case. Looks like we're okay. I'm not sure. Hold up. Can I pause this real quick? Like, I don't know if he ends up stacking damage or something. Maybe it's later on. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But, I can't, maybe he starts, maybe I'm thinking about the guild boss too, where you take more damage the more he does it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe it's the Immortal Codex, where he stops, like, your healing effects. I don't think it's in Gear Raid 2, so I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I think in the Immortal Codex is a dude very similar to this, like, bashes the ground. And when he does that, he actually lowers the amount of healing that you receive, which is pretty annoying. So having someone like Medan to cleanse, that's nice. I don't think it's going to be a problem here. But looks like we're doing okay. We've kept up pretty well with his damage so far, so I'm going to just kind of roll in 2x. I don't feel like I'm in imminent danger of losing. And then before the boss comes out this last time, I'll just go ahead and pop his ult. Don't really necessarily need it, but it does give the overshield and an extra healing multiplier to him, which is nice. Same thing with Mari here, where she can kind of lower his resistances, pop Navras' ult, and slowly take him down. He do be hitting pretty hard. He's dead. Okay, he hit pretty hard, but then he just fell over. Not bad. Oh, piece of mythic gear. Is it going to be good? Debatable. We'll see. So far, the drop rate on good mythic gear has been exceptionally not good. And as you can see here, a main stat of defense is proving me correct. Get out of here, turd. Don't want ya. So we're definitely going to try stage 13 because that went fairly smooth. Yeah, it's a 40,000 power jump. Yeah, we don't have that much power, but also, I don't know, I want to try it. So we're gonna. Definitely still located in the hard area. I'm curious, we haven't really placed... Oh, the map changed again on us. Oh, this is better, I think, actually, for us, in a way. Because we can place a fighter on both sides. Let's just leave it the same for now. Because of that little one key change. We do, I think, lose some platform tiles to the sides. But that's hopefully okay. We're going to run the same thing. Oh, here we go. So now we've got the annoying thing kicking in. So stage 13 is definitely going to ramp up the difficulty for sure, because now we get a constant damage over time to our units. So that is very, very annoying. We may have to run Hollow here as a third hero. Not sure how bad the damage is off rip. But let's see if it's percentage based. I think it's percentage based of your health. Yeah, 4,900 damage just ticking away. It gets much harder to heal. So we're going to throw Vortex here, and hopefully he'll be okay. We got Big Bros coming in for attack on this side, not Runny In and Smacky Bros, but I do believe the Runny In and Smacky Bros do show up, so it's not like they're not going to be here. They will be here. Rest assured, be here they will. Gonna pop Wrath over here, chop these guys down so they don't just sit there and wail on Olague the whole time. But as you can see, they're getting through his overshield, which is a lot of shield. So it's definitely ramping up in difficulty here. Taking quite a bit of health to smoke them down too. I think I'm going to pop her. Aimed. We do have a third platform tile here, so I can utilize that side. The thing I'm worried about is this side being too weak with just Livian on it and Estrid. I'm going to run it this way. I'm going to get 2 tiles regardless, and I'll probably just throw like Navros on the front here. Here comes the Earthshake. Let's see how much damage we're taking. Are we going to just get wiped by it on the platforms? Ooh, we might actually just get decimated by that. Oh, we barely lived. Oh, we didn't live. We didn't live. So we just have 1 healer. Even with Medan's, like, how much health did she have? Like 30-something thousand? Smoked out by that. So that's rough. I don't think 3 healers is going to make a difference. We'll try to play it out and see if Vortex can carry. I highly doubt that's going to be the case, because as we get more heroes down, the healing burden is going to increase. He has to heal everybody that's taking damage, and he's also going to start... Holy crap, those rocks. Bro, that's not even cool. So he's staying alive, but he's only able to heal himself, and this is what I was saying about these guys getting incredibly annoying. You're seeing it. So far, no Runny In bros. I can go crazy and probably just sacrifice a Navros here. Try to get these guys down a little bit quicker. As soon as he does another Earthshake, I think we're just going to probably... And that's going to be pretty much all she wrote for us, coming up very quickly. Yeah, Navros going to go down. He's going to go down. And now this... tick damage is going to take everybody else down. We're not quite ready for 13. I forgot this is where the sandstorm comes in. So I guess we're still technically alive. There's no way we're taking this one down yet. We definitely need a 6-star, our healers. But that's okay. We knew it was going to be an uphill fight. I'm not going to keep running this one out. Like, that's... To me, that's pretty much like a guaranteed wipe. Even if I brought Hollow in, because her low HP... She's going to get absolutely smoked by that attack, probably before they can even heal her. So, could I try it with 3 healers? Sure. Do I think it'd make a real big difference? Not right now. I think it's a much better idea to come into that stage with just a 6-starred Medan and maybe a 6-star Vortex, so they have a lot higher base stats and be able to heal better at the same time. But we did make it to stage 12. I'm pretty happy with that. I guess we could run like a singular faction trial. Maybe try to make it a big faction. What the heck? I didn't click on you. I didn't do it. I promise. Maybe we'll do the all one. Like, I do have the Infernal I can run today. It's still pretty low level. But I have, like, no one really built in this. All these people are, like, just kind of basic dudes. So I'm not going to really worry about gearing everybody up and trying to take one more stage there. I'd rather make progress in the all because I use all of my heroes. 281,000 power. I feel like it's probably actually doable. Greed will be nice here. I'm probably going to replace Mari with Greed. I'll probably replace you with Greed, to be just honest. He gets the buff. He also has a slow built into him, which is kind of nice. Who else do I want? Ain, I feel like, I mean, you do give me buffs. I'll let you stay. I've got 2 healers. I'm afraid Hollow is still actually going to die, even on this stage. I don't know that I'm going to use Eadril probably at all. I'm going to give her the old bootski and bring her in just for an extra set of heals. I think we should be okay this way. Ooh, we might need Olague. This is a thing to think about. I probably just won't use him. I'm going to drop Ain here for Olague. I think I'd rather just have the second tank. Just in case. We'll be alright. So we got these bros up here this time. I'm going to pop him down first. Just is generally how I run this, to try to take care of these dudes as fast as possible so the defense bonus is not there. Pop you like this. Actually, no I don't. I pop him on this tile. But whatever, I did it this way this time, so we'll see if it works. Hopefully, he will take down this dude early, and then I can probably just pop Wrath like right here. I might want to put actually Estrid down there, to be honest, which sounds kind of crazy. Or Olague. I put Olague here as a tank. You're going to reach that guy, so that's good. We'll get some healers down. I'm going to pop Vortex probably here. That's usually where I run him, so he can cover both of these areas. Because of how I've run this, though, I am worried that Navros might die, so I'll probably end up throwing Medan down here to keep him alive. Probably not the greatest use of my healing tiles, yet I'm going to do it that way. I'm also going to place Livian back here like this. I'll probably place Wrath in this little area, aimed up. That way he can chop the dudes coming up top here. Our damage on the boss will be questionable, but if we can keep Navros alive, maybe it'll be enough. If it's not enough, I mean, I guess, oops. But we'll see. Throw it. I don't feel like I need the heals quite yet, so I'm going to throw Greed down right here. The boss does come through this lane, and I feel like with Wrath there, we're probably okay. I'm going to throw down my healer. She's only healing one person, which feels rather wasteful, won't lie about things. But, you know, is what it is. Pop you up here this way to double heal on these. Throw this, I could ult and attack behind. I'm not sure if he's actually in the ult's radius right now. I don't know if he takes up both of these tiles. Feel like he does. But I feel like it'd also be kind of a waste because he does have shields, and if he starts targeting one of them, he's going to do, like, no damage. So, feels rather wasteful to do it that way. But once they get past, I'm going to probably pop his ult, start putting some damage out on the boss. This. Those guys go down. Boss getting kind of smoked on a little, but once he starts doing his attack, as you can see, lots of damage coming in very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and pop these healers' ults just so they don't die. Or at least hopefully they don't die. That's a big damage. Almost one-shot Hollow back there. That's kind of sketchy. And he does that a lot. That miss or that just hit Wrath over here. That's kind of weird. I feel like we're doing okay. If Olague can tank long enough, we should be alright. He does take quite a bit of damage from that little tailspin there. Doing okay. No one's died. Nobody dying is a good sign. Gonna go ahead and pop Navros' ult again. I'm gonna pop his ult here. Extra physical damage reduction should be nice, because I'm pretty sure he does physical damage. But he's gonna go down here. No one died. I think we'll be okay. I think the boss will die before he kills anyone. And if that's the case, should be okay. So that tail whip does not hit your platform units, I guess, which is nice. There he goes. He's done. Go ahead and pop this in 2x. I think our main issue has now been resolved. I don't see any way we lose this now that the boss is down. He's usually the biggest hang-up in these. It's not the ground units. I mean, if you're losing to the ground units, you're obviously not going to take the boss, but, you know, if you can't take the boss, you're also going to lose. Words of wisdom. But here we go. Last 2 enemies down. Not too bad. Made it through. Like to push that just as high as I can. Since I do farm it every single day, I might as well get the maximum loot out of it that I can. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Get completed, nerd. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're still not going to get to the purples, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We ain't going to get there for a while. But that's not bad. We can't take that. 394,000. Not today, bro. But that's good. That boosts our intake a little bit. Not a great amount, like I guess +3. I'll take it. But there we go. We got Gear Raid 2 pushed up. Snagged that sucker out right there. That's nice. Love seeing that. We're now at 12 here. Some decent sets coming out here actually as well. I am kind of excited to see some Guardian set. If I can get some Guardian set on my tanks and my healers even, kind of an interesting idea to put Guardian on healers, but removing some of their damage they take is nice, especially for Gear Raid 2. Obviously, like a healing set is better, but whatever. So we'll definitely get some farming out of this for the event. Maybe grab some good mythics. That'll be great. Then I'm probably going to return to Gear Raid 1 when I 6-star greed. Probably. But there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.